Hey, what's up, guys? Another Datrex survival food update. Um, it's been, I think, 59 hours since I've started this. Take a sip of water. And I've had some changes today, so that's why I'm making a video on this. um, I woke up this morning and I didn't have a hungry feeling like I did on day two, but I had a tremendous headache, a really bad headache. And I haven't had headaches in a long time. Like, when I get headaches, they end up being pretty bad, but I don't have them often. I may get 4 or 5 headaches a year now in the last couple of years, so it's not very often. But I woke up with a bad headache, and I'm assuming it's a really good chance that's because of the diet. So yeah, it wasn't a great start. Um, I had one for breakfast at 6 o'clock in the morning. Like I said, I woke up. I didn't feel hungry or anything, but I just tremendous headache. But besides that, felt fine, felt normal. Got to work. I want to say mid-afternoon or whatever. I just started feeling tired. Just felt like it finally caught up with me, and I just felt tired. That's all. Just not a whole lot of energy. Day progressed on. The headache went away naturally. Didn't take anything for it. Just naturally went away. Towards the mid afternoon to evening. The tiredness kind of came and went. I was tired for a little bit. Then I felt like, okay, I'm not as tired. Felt like I could do things if I wanted to, but couldn't push as much as I would like to. If I was actually forced to be physical, I'd feel a lot more run down. Um, Around dinner time tonight, I felt super hungry. I mean, really, really hungry. And I started to get the stomach gurgling kind of hungry. Not that like, oh yeah, I can eat something. If you had something in front of me, I'd eat it. But no, it was like I'm starving. I'm hungry, and substituted with a lot more water. Besides that, I just try to focus on other things. And right now it's almost 11 o'clock, and I'm going to do some more YouTube stuff for a little bit, and then I'm gonna have the midnight one and go to bed. I'm not giving up on this yet, but I can tell you I definitely feel the effects in my body. And I'm not going to give a conclusion as to what I think about this overall, but I can tell you that it's a little surprising. Um, Sometimes when you see stuff on paper, like, okay, here's what your body needs, here's the calories you need, and then you say, okay, well, I can divvy out this amount of calories for this amount of time, and I'll be fine. Everything on paper is one thing, logic is one thing. What should happen is one thing. What actually does happen in real life is completely different. And again, the biggest thing to consider here is that my diet beforehand was not too far off of this, but it's the variety of foods as well. I don't have as much mass in my stomach. I can get the same amount of calories out of a bunch of vegetables, but I would have a bunch of vegetables in me and have more mass, more physical food for my body to digest, for my body to know it's full. If your intestines are full and your stomach's half full and stuff, it sends signals to your brain. Okay, we got food. We're good. We're good on energy. Shut her down. Shut the mouth down. But with this, even though I have the same amount of calories, it's in the form of sugar and fat, and it's a smaller amount, so I digest it faster, and my digestive system is physically less filled, even when I'm consuming water and stuff. So my brain's kind of catching up and going, hey, wait a minute, something's not right here. We're getting the math done. The calories are good, or they're okay, but where's the mass? You know, put a halt on all the stomach acid, and that's when you start getting the gurgling and stuff, because the stomach acid is breaking down nothing. It's being produced and has no food to actually work on. So that's when you get the uneasy feeling and the queasiness and stuff like that. No dizziness or anything like that. Just the headache has been kind of bummer. Who wants a headache, right? There's no good headache. But this one was particularly bad. Not really quite migraine level though. I've only had like 1 or 2 migraines in my life. I don't have consistent migraines, but I know the difference. When you get like tunnel vision and you can't focus on anything and all you want to do is just not feel that pain, that's horrible. That's some pretty bad stuff. Not like that, not severe. Uh, but yeah, I also want to make a note that I'm procrastinating. I'm trying to do things, and I can't seem to focus as much as I normally would be able to. So I'm putting things off because I'm like, so like the overall feeling of me being a little bit tired, having to deal with the headache and stuff like that, it's affecting me wanting to do things. Um, there is also a difference mentally in knowing that I can stop this at any point compared to if it was a real bad situation and I had no choice. I would be more panicky. I would be more concerned if I knew there was no, food in the wings waiting just in case. If this was really bare bones minimum, this is all I got. I would certainly feel more concerned towards the situation. But anyway, just an update there. There were some changes. We'll see what happens into tomorrow, and we'll go from there. I'll let you guys know when this whole thing's done and my conclusion on this specific product and what it may or may not be good for. So that's all. But I'm still alive. I'm surviving just fine. Uh, Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.